that time of the month again where we are going to be choosing my October TBR from the TBR prompt jar. So let's just go right into it. Okay, so I haven't done this in a while because last month my dad chose my TBR. Yeah, so, oh, by the way, it's messy because I just filmed another video. A book with a person on the cover. Okay, so we do have a few options for this one. So we have this one. We also do have the nanny. What else do we have? There was another one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's this one because this one has people on the cover as well. Could you class that as a person on the cover? Probably not. I do want to try and make this as like fall spooky season as possible because obviously it's October. It's that time of the year. And then we also do have this one. These are the 3 brand new ones. Oh, we've also got some on the TBR cart. So we also have Coraline, which is also another one I want to read this month. Sorry that this video is going to be rather messy. And obviously the Graveyard book, but that is like the second book, so we're not going to choose that one. And obviously we have all the Christina Lauren ones, which you actually can't see. Christina Lauren, and then we also do have Tessa Bailey. But I think I'm going to choose out of one of these. So Coraline, I feel like I'm going to read anyway because I've got a video planned first, and it is nice and short. The nanny, it's a romance. I want to try to keep it as spooky as possible. I'll probably read this anyway, but I just feel like I don't know. Okay, I feel like I'm going to go with Coraline for the pure fact of it's the shortest. I've got a video planned for it anyway, and I feel like it would be like a good start, and hopefully we'll get more prompts for these. Okay, so that's the first one. I actually don't know how many I'm going to pick, but we'll just go with the flow. Next one is a genre you don't usually read. Okay, so that's going to be a bit difficult. The only thing I can think of is Lessons in Chemistry. I'm not sure what the genre this is though, because I don't know what it's about. Oh, it's historical fiction, humour and humorous fiction. Okay, historical fiction. Great, I don't really read that. I probably could have guessed because it does say 1960s, but this is going to be it then because this is the only one I can really think of, and I don't normally read it, and I feel like it's going to be so different, which is obviously something that I want. Okay, next up, I'm really trying to get to the bottom. Okay, next one we have a book by your favourite author. Yes, okay. So we could go with a Colleen Hoover book, although she's not really my favourite author anymore. I don't actually have any books left from my favourite author, so I'm going to go with like order of like books that I've liked of that author's, you know, which is probably cheating, but okay, so I'm going to go with a Colleen Hoover book, and that is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, because I do feel like I want to read this anyway, and I mean, she's not my favourite author anymore, but I do like her writing and stuff, so that's that one. I don't know what it's about. A musician, I think. They're in high school, I don't know. Okay, next up. I don't know how I feel about that noise. I keep grabbing more than one. Oh, this one's a short one. A standalone. Maybe I am going to go with the nanny. Okay, I'm going to go with the nanny for this one because I do really want to read this one anyway, and I have heard great things about it, and I feel like I do need a bit of romance in that, although I did just choose a romance, but you know what I mean. So yes, definitely this one. Okay, so this isn't looking very like fall vibes. It's really sad, so hopefully we can get a prompt that is going to actually make it the October vibe, you know. A book you think you will rate 5 stars. Oh, that's a difficult one. I keep forgetting I do have a TBR card there. See, it's difficult because I hardly rate books 5 stars. Okay, I'm going to go with Once Upon a Broken Heart because I've heard so many great things about it, and I do want to read this one anyway. And there's just so much hype around it. It's absolutely crazy to me. So this is going to be the one. How many do we have? We have 5. Okay. Next is Starts with an S. So we have So You Swear. I want something like fantasy maybe. Add a bit of fantasy in there. But I don't think I have any fantasy that actually begins with S. So that's out of the question. I'm going to go with Say You Swear because it's the only S one I can really see at the moment. But I do want to read it anyway. It is, I believe, a college romance. I believe from what I've heard there's a love triangle in it, which doesn't excite me at all. I don't like love triangle, but I mean, it sounds good anyway. So we're going to add this one on. Okay. Then we have an audiobook. So what I normally try and do when I have audiobooks, or I listen to audiobooks, is I try and listen to an audiobook of a physical book I already have, because then that's like a physical book off my TBR. Does that make sense? So we're going to choose a book of my physical TBR that I think I'm going to like in audiobook form. Oh, I have one. Because I want to listen to the graphic audio, I probably just gave it away because I've heard so many good things about that. So, yeah, this is the one. A Court of Mist and Fury. I've heard great things about this one. Like, this is probably one I was going to say I think I'm going to rate 5 stars. But I'm not sure because, like I said, the 5-star thing is the hard one. But anyway, an audiobook. I want to listen to the graphic audio for this. So, it's great. We have 7. I'm going to pick one more and then there's a few books I want to add onto the TBR myself. We'll do one more. A book with yellow on the cover. There's that with the yellow on the cover. But I haven't read the second one. There's that one, but that's the 3rd book. There's that one, but I don't fancy reading that one. You can't even see what I'm pointing at. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one, even though I've got to read the second one. The first one's already on my TBR, but it's the only yellow one that I can see. And it is short anyway, so win-win, I suppose. Okay, so the books that we have on my October TBR that I chose from the prompt jar is Once Upon a Broken Heart, Say Isabel, Coraline, Maybe Not, Maybe Someday, The Nanny, Lessons in Chemistry, and A Court of Mist and Fury. So those are the books that I chose from TBR prompt jar, but there's a few that I want to add on specifically because I don't feel like this TBR is like fall or like October vibes, and I want that. So there's going to be a few books that I'm going to quickly choose out and then I'm going to quickly just show you. Okay, so I don't want to add too many more, but we do have a few more. I'm not going to count them. So I'm just going to quickly show you them, and these are the ones that I feel like I want to add because it would be like full season. Well, it is full season, you know. Anyway, Kingdom of the Wicked. I've heard great things about this one. Then we have Dance of Thieves, Vow of Thieves, The Atlas 6. Then we have The Assassin's Blade, which I believe it's like the first book in the series. It's like a before thing. I don't know. But some people say read this one first. Some people say Throne of Glass first. I'm going to read this one first. And then we have the Inheritance Games series. I want to read them all because I've heard that they're like really fast paced and quick and fun. So those are all the books on my October TBR. It's a long one, but I mean a fun one at the same time. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and hope to see you in my next one. Bye!